Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. I'm Empress Rose. These are general readings, so we take what works, leave what doesn't, as with everything in life. Check your other major placements for other possibilities, especially if this one doesn't resonate with you. Even if it does, you're free to check out whatever other video on YouTube at all, or even my channel that you want. We're starting off with some oracle cards here, and then we're going to move to the Golden Tarot this week for more, you want to come out, I think I want you to come out too, for more intuitive vibe. For more traditional spread for the Golden Tarot. This is the intuitive part here, and then if you find value in this, hit the like button, and if you and please also hit that subscribe button. It helps other people find my channel, and it also gives me a little thrill. So, and I enjoy being thrilled. All right, Pisces, what do we have here? What do we have? Oh my gosh, it's taking forever. Okay, if you don't want to give me anything, I guess I'll take something. Okay, sure? Okay. All right, what do we have here, Pisces? Oh, morning dew girl. Sad, processing grief, but this is a grief we're going to grow from. This is not a wallowing. This is not a trapped place. We're not in this place forever. We're grieving. We're letting our emotions flow. We're crying. Did I talk to you guys last week about crying every day? I cry every day. I think it's very important. Well, not every day. It's not like I put it on my schedule, but when it comes up because we don't want that grief and we don't want that energy trapped in our bodies, somatized into other issues. We want the energy to flow through us, and sad energy is one of those energies that needs to flow through us too. So we're not going to stop it. We're not putting a stopper on that. We're not preventing ourselves from feeling that. We're letting it flow and letting any sort of tears and grief and sadness flow. It's for our growth. It's for our highest good here. I'm missing something. Oh, right. Oh, wow. Getting grounded, though. Rooting meditation. Time alone, earthing. And I love this card. I love the getting grounded, really connecting with the earth, really feeling. Oh, I was talking with Aquarius about feeling rooted, but feeling footed. But this is feeling rooted. This is that imagery of really digging your roots, your energetic roots down into the earth. And it's growth that's very consensual. We don't go plowing through our hard, tough spots. We go around those rocks within. When we're rooting and when we're grounding, we don't need to shatter the rocks or really push through them. They'll break and they'll open, but we grow around them, and then as we grow, they do those obstacles and those tough spots within us will crack and will break open. So that may be what Morning Dew Girl is doing here, is letting you know that as you grow and as you're rooted and as you're more grounded, you may be breaking open some tough spots and some difficult areas and allowing some sort of grief to come through. But we're getting grounded, we're getting connected with nature, and we're really connecting, taking some time alone here. And then we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. So having confidence, when we are confident about where we're going, when we can visualize it, when we can see it, we can take these actions with more clarity. I want to say that there's something about being confident about okay, so it's like if you knew in your junk drawer that there was going to be a certain pen there because you knew because you put it in there yesterday. Then you go through your junk drawer like, I know this pen is in there, and you're going to take everything out, and you're going to be very thorough, and we're going to work really hard to find that, you're going to work with some confidence that there's, but if you haven't seen that pen for 6 months, and it may or may not be in the junk drawer, you may not take the time to really do what you need to do because you're not acting out of confidence. You're acting out of maybe it's in there, I don't know. So this is encouraging you to act with confidence. There's something that you want, so then act like it's actually there and it's not some big giant mystery and maybe or maybe not, but you're like, yeah, this is here and I need to plan for it and be aware of it and work towards it. So confidence is your key to success. You're getting grounded. You can get grounded. You might be moving through some grief, but don't let it stop you. You're just moving through that energy. And then I love this one, yes. Just say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Just say yes. So, wow. And I like how we were talking already about some sort of consensual growth and saying yes and saying, moving towards something that you want and something that you love, but doing it in a way that's very gentle and very, very loving and, yeah, saying yes to something, and confidently too. Being confident. No shrinking violet are you. You are going to be, well, we have to tell you that. So you may be feeling like you're not sure something's going to happen or you're not sure about something. But this is all about say yes and be sure. Well, certainty is kind of a joke here, but, you know, be at least confident that you can handle anything. All right, Pisces. This is your past, your present, your inner landscape. What's at issue? Your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. Oh, boy. All right, in your recent past. Ha! I love it. We've got some confident movement here. In your recent past, we have this Tower card. You've had some moments of realization, some understanding, some clarity. It's a lot of disruption to your life, revealing things as not having been quite what they seemed. There may have been some panic involved here. But it was divinely guided. It was here for the purpose, even though it was very difficult, very hard. Something was deposed here, something was torn apart here, some sort of major structure that you relied on with your life came apart and was, something came apart, something fell apart. Some sort of defining feature of your life kind of came apart at the seams here. It was probably really scary, but it might have been for the best. It was for the best. That's what these Tower moments are. They rearrange things, but they rearrange things in a way where they can come back with all the lessons we've learned. What was that quote I was seeing the other day? It was like, you're not starting over, right? Like, you're not starting over with something or with your whole life or whatever, because you're starting from experience and from a place of understanding yourself better, understanding how you work better, and understanding what you need and how you operate a lot better. So you're not there was a sense of starting over, but you really didn't start over. You started over with experience, which is quite a lot. That's it. Don't discount that. That's not nothing. And then we have, in your current situation, Ten of Swords, which is funny because I think it was Scorpio, somebody else had Ten of Wands, and I suddenly understood something. Ten of Swords is the situation. Ten of Wands is you're ending a situation that's been difficult. Ten of Swords is the situation is ending. It's been very difficult. There's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of suffering. But the swords are gone. So there's something external that's ending. You don't have to end it. You don't have to do anything. You have received the final sword in your back. You have experienced maximum amount of pain. This is as painful as the situation is going to get. There's a dawn now coming. The pain is ending. The painful situation is over. There's a dawn coming here. You may still be experiencing some fear, some residuals from that, but you're here, and the final sword. There are no more swords. There's no more. I don't want to say there's no more pain, but because there obviously is. Even if the situation ends, you're going to have painful situations in your future life. That's just life. It's just life. It's just how it goes. But this situation, some situation will be coming to an end. The painful part of that situation will be coming to an end. that will be over soon. That doesn't mean the recovery's over. That just means that the initiation of pain, the painful ideas, the painful truths, the difficult situation comes to an end. There's still recovery here. What do we got? A morning dew, girl. I mean, you got a tower and a 10 of swords. But whatever this tower moment is, it's coming to an end. It's coming to a close. And you don't have anything more to endure here. You do have recovery. But it's reminding me of when the store closes and then the staff has to like spend an hour or two putting everything to right and getting everything right. It's recovery. We're recovering. We're restocking the shelves. That work, it all has to be done. But for now, the mob that came through and tore through your store, they're gone. They're leaving. That's over. Your hope, your fears, your hope here is Ace of Wands. Inspired new beginning. I love it. It comes after this 10 of Swords. We have this painful situation ending. What has happened to you that has caused you pain is ending. That's over. And what you really want is this inspired new beginning, this maybe a new project, maybe a new creative endeavor, maybe something else. Like it's an inspired, this inspired new beginning. You're really hoping, really eagerly looking towards some sort of new thing that's coming in, a new inspiration, a new project, a new idea, a new intuition. You maybe like to get some intuition about where this is all going, but you're really looking to the future and hoping for some inspired new project to come and lift you up, light you on fire, not in a painful way, but lighting you on fire to rush ahead. You're hoping to skip some chapters and move very quickly, and for some inspiring new thing to come along and maybe lift you up out of this mud and this mire and this muck. And this horrible place that you've been in. What is the situation is the Hierophant, some sort of difficulty, institution with an institution or with faith. There's some sort of difficulty here. There's been a long quest, a long journey. You don't have the answers yet. You don't have, there's some sort of, it might be an institution in your life that isn't going very well. Your interaction with either a religious institution or just kind of any institution isn't going very well, or there could just be sort of a lack of faith going on here where you don't, you're not having faith. You want this new beginning, but you're not having faith. And hence confidence is your key to success here. If what you're experiencing is not having faith, or it could be difficulty with an institution, or it could be somebody in the institution, an institution behaving very badly. Who ever heard of such a thing? An institution or a major a company or some sort of government organization, your interaction with them, it's behaving badly and it's strongly affecting you, or your interaction with them isn't going very well, or there's a lack of faith here. Those are the possibilities for that card. I'm seeing with this Ace of Wands in this one and then the beginning in this, there might be a lack of faith in yourself going on here. And then in your environment, you have Four of Swords. There's been a break. There's some sort of recovery. Again, I'm seeing in your environment, there is recovery, renewal. This is looking at where we've been and looking at where we want to go. This is a sense of sort of a moment where we can see where we've been and we can start envisioning where we want to go. There's no like, it's kind of a very private moment, and it's a pretty private card to have in your environment. Your environment is asking you to take some time here and maybe even grieve some of your tower moments, this tower moment, this difficult, painful situation. Take a time out. Your environment, there's something going on in your life right now that's really either enforcing this or asking you to do this, to take a moment to reassess where to review where you've been and dream about the coming times. But there is a sense of rest, just rest. And there's something in your environment that's asking for rest, that's asking you to take some time for recovery, take some time to grieve, the losses you've experienced, even if they were just losses of perception of how you viewed something and how you saw something. But taking a moment for regrouping. And there's something in your environment that's asking you to do that. It is forcing that situation on you. There's something going on around you. Maybe just a very inviting bed that's good, that's around you and asking you to rest. So your environment, it might be a pause going on somewhere in your environment. Something you're in the middle of. You're in the presence of a pause. You're in the presence of an invitation to rest, and I think an invitation to grieve and an invitation to let something go from your past. And then we have your to-do list here. It's kind of funny coming after this Four of Swords. What's going on with this Four of Swords? Because your environment is at rest, or your environment is forcing rest, or at least forcing a reconciliation with your past, and maybe like an internal inflection point towards facing the future. And then where you're going, your to-do list is this Chariot. Getting your ducks in a row and moving forward with a lot of confidence. This is moving quickly, moving fast, moving forward, getting things organized and moving. So there's movement, there's travel, there's communication, confidently. I mean, look at how confidently this charioteer, these swans have come together, joined together in sort of some sort of equal, mutual pulling towards everything's pulling in the same direction, and she's very confident, even though she's not a concrete thing. And swans are pulling it. But anyway, this is a bizarre situation, and yet she's confidently moving forward with it. Confidently moving forward. So that's you. Whatever the situation is, the painful part is over, and you are confidently moving towards something, even though there's some sort of rest being asked. There's some sort of something in your environment is at rest. There's nothing happening. There's nothing moving in your environment. You're providing all of the movement. You're providing all of the initiative, all the initiation, all of the movement forward. That's you. And you're doing so very confidently. It's almost like you feel entitled to do this. There's a sense of entitlement. There's a sense of inherited power here to move forward with confidence, and to initiate forward motion with a lot of confidence in yourself. So confidence is the key to your success, and your job is to initiate, to move, to communicate, to make some sort of motion in your life, but doing it confidently, a confident movement forward. And then a possible outcome here is King of Wands. So this could be someone that you're moving towards, although it doesn't necessarily look like it. This could be you. I love it how it comes under the Ace of Wands, and he's literally looking up at this Ace of Wands. You want a new beginning? You want a new idea? You've got it. And not only that, you're in charge of it. Somebody here has some power, creative power. They can see, they have a vision. They can see where they're going. They can see where this is going. There's a sense of being able to walk through fire with your head held high and your feet unblistered. There's definitely a fire walking sense here of being able to withstand some sort of fast forward motion. I mean, in this Ace of Wands, she was looking like, I want to move forward. I want to skip chapters. I want to go. And I want to have this idea and I want to rush forward with it. And then here you have this chariot confidently moving forward, confidently going towards something that you want, having things line up and moving. And then you have this King of Wands here where you're going, somebody who is very, very charismatic, very intuitive, very moves things forward, and people listen to them. And there's a sense of being able to walk through fire with your head held high. And I think also, I think there's a sense here of being able to look at your past and see how much growth it's brought to you, and see how much you endured. I mean, there's just a lot of fire going on in here, and I think there's a sense of looking at at the fire that you have walked through, and owning that and understanding how much you've been through and how much what all you can survive, and that giving you a sense of leadership. I see you falling into a sense of leadership here, getting things together, and confidently moving forward. Initiation, being the initiator. You're hoping for something to come to you. I think you're going to get something, and you need to be confident about it. Whew, change in plans. Things being a little bit, having a mind of your own. Okay. Change is in the air, which is a lot of this chariot energy too. And you're initiating in this situation, I believe. Sometimes we take things for granted and forget to stop and realize how incredible the ordinary things can be. Growth does often seem improbable, yet it happens every day in many ways. So too is something growing in your life that seems at the moment unlikely or impossible. Yet it will happen anyway. Have faith, trust your feelings, and relax. Change is in the air. Confidence is your key to success. Having faith. Oh, here we've got our Hierophant here in reverse, not having faith. You got to have faith because some painful situation is ending. Something new is beginning. Get grounded and have faith because you are going somewhere. You're going somewhere. You just aren't feeling it yet. But it is going to be happening, and you're going to be moving forward towards something. So really beautiful reading. You've definitely been through some crap. But you're coming out really triumphant and with some dreams coming true. So have faith in yourself, and honestly, have faith in the universe. So like, the universe can meet you halfway. That can happen. So, all right, Pisces, have a great week.